Hi, I'm Angie. Today I'm going to share a recipe for harvest loaf, and I've preheated the oven to 350 degrees and I've greased a 9x5 loaf pan. I'm going to be making this in an electric mixer today, but you can use a hand mixer or you can do it by hand too, it doesn't matter. I'm going to start by creaming a half a cup, that's 1 stick of softened butter, with 1 cup of granulated sugar, Next I'm going to add 2 large eggs. I'm going to do that one at a time and blend each one in. The next one. Just going to scrape down the sides of the bowl. And now I've got 1 cup of canned pure pumpkin. That's 100% pumpkin. There's no spice. It's not pie filling. Just going to add that in. I'll just blend that in. So I'll just set this aside and we'll combine the dry ingredients. Here I've got 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I've got 1½ teaspoons of baking powder, a ½ teaspoon of baking soda, ½ teaspoon of salt, ½ teaspoon of ground cinnamon, ½ teaspoon of ground ginger, and a ½ teaspoon of ground nutmeg. So I'll just add that all to the flour. And I'll just whisk that up. I'm going to add this to the wet ingredients just until moistened. And then also stir in 1 cup of chocolate chips, and you can also stir in a ½ cup of chopped nuts of your choice. So I'll just add in the dry ingredients. And you only want to mix this until it's combined and the flour is moistened. You don't want to overmix it. That's it, and now I'll stir in the chocolate chips, and here's where you'd add the nuts too. That's it, just to mix them in. Now I'll spread the batter into the loaf pan. This is going to smell so good while it's baking. And just smooth out the top. We're going to bake this at 350 for 1 hour. Or until a tester in the center comes out clean, and then just let it rest on the rack for 10 minutes before turning it out to cool. Smells good already. So I'll pop this in the oven and I'll show it to you when it's done. Okay, it's been an hour and the cake is done. A tester came out clean. Smells really good. Just want to let it sit in the pan for about 10 minutes, then tip it out and let it cool in the rack before you slice it, if you can wait that long. Thanks for watching, and I hope you try some harvest loaf.